As I mentioned previously, in Azure you can host the repositories of multiple types, like you can host Git, GitHub, SVN, and any other like Bitbucket and other type of repositories as well. Right now I have created a few repositories which is on my Git account. So at the moment I have hosted the repository in Git. You can see the repository name is given as Agile Board. Here I have only one branch. If I want, I can create a branch as well. At the moment I've just clone it from this option. I've cloned the repository onto Visual Studio Code, and then I push my source code which I needed to. Let's refresh. Now I have the source code available here in my repositories. Everything is checked in. You can do one thing, you can go and check the commits. You can see the code is added successfully from here. Now I can go to the branch and look at the branch policies, or if I want I can create a new branch from here. Let's create a branch called feature 1, which is going to be derived from the master branch. Here I have a various option. I can create another branch, I can delete the branch, view the files inside the branch, view the entire history of the branch. I can compare the branch with the other branch. For example, like this, I can compare the branch. At the moment there is no comparison, so it's not giving anything. I can set this particular branch as a default. I can apply some of the branch policies. For example, let's apply a branch policy onto the master branch. Okay, so these are the options which are available on the branch policies. For example, first one is the required minimum number of reviewers. Let's turn it on. What it has, it says minimum default reviewer count is 2. I'm going to set it as 1. At the moment on my repository I'm the only user, and so I'm checking this option as true so that I can merge my changes and approve my pull request my own, but this is not the recommended way if you're working on a team with 2 or more developers. Next is setting up the expectation, wherein developers are supposed to link a work item associated with the pull request or the check-in which you are pushing onto this particular branch. So this, by turning on this flag, you are assuring that user needs to associate a work item against which they have made this particular change, so that you can track the work item. And one most important thing, which is about the build validation. Here you can add a build and release build definition which will execute whenever somebody going to push the changes. The build definition will execute and it will try to compile your source code by running your build definition. So it might possible in your build definition you have the source code compilation step and the step to, let's say, the quality source code quality assurance using the SonarQube task, or you might have some unit test case execution just to make sure all the unit test cases are running successfully. So all those validations are going to be passed and the build is going to be completed. Then only your source code will be allowed to merge onto this branch. So this particular step is making sure that whoever is making the changes onto the target branch, they are basically pushing a quality code onto the target branch. So this is a really powerful step here. Now I can go and add one pipeline, just a simple basic pipeline. You can see I'm getting a message because I have applied the branch policy on my master branch, so I'm not allowing any changes directly to be pushed onto the master branch. That's why it's not creating the branch, this YAML file onto the master branch. Now by selecting this particular radio button option, what I'm saying is let's create this particular YAML file onto the new branch. So what it is going to do, it will create a new branch out of the master branch, and it will add the pipeline onto the child branch, which is the branch name is Azure pipeline. Let's change the name of the branch 01 for now. Now you can see the pipeline is created. It's right now it's on to the deployment stage, and you can see the pipeline is created under this particular branch. I can go and check the branch status. You can see the YAML file is added to the branch right now, which was not available earlier. I can go ahead and merge the changes if I wish to by going to the pull request, create a pull request which will target from this. In fact, there is already a pull request created when I created a branch, so the pull request is already activated. I can go ahead and review my changes. Yes, I'm happy with the changes right now. If I want, I can add the comments to the changes like this, so that reviewer can go ahead and review the changes. So this is making sure the code review and all those things are implemented properly in place. As of now, I'm just approving the changes. Here in this, I'm saying to complete the associated work item after merge, which means that any work item which is associated with the feature branch, it's going to be marked as done or complete. And the second option is delete the branch 01 after merging. So what it's saying is, after the merge activity is going to be completed, I'm going to delete this particular merge activity. Pull request is going to delete the source branch, which is branch 01. If you want to do that, that's okay. Otherwise you can leave it, turn it off, and then proceed ahead. At the moment, I'm happy to delete the source code branch, so I'm going to leave this option on. Let's merge the branch, close. Let's check the file. Now you can see the branch 01 is deleted, and I have the branch master branch which has the pipeline created successfully.